Hi, I'm Grandpa Silly, and when I was in the Navy, I went all over the world, but now I work at the headquarters of North American Aerospace Defense Command, or NORAD, and U.S. Northern Command too. Today, because it's getting close to Christmas, we're going to read a special story. It's called The Night That Santa Got Lost, How NORAD Saved Christmas. The Night Santa Got Lost, by Michael Keane and illustrated by Michael Garland, published by Regnery Kids. Here's the dedication. This book is dedicated to children around the world whose parents, soldiers, Marines, airmen, Coast Guardmen, sailors, as well as civilians and contractors, allow us to live in a world where we have the freedom to enjoy Santa Claus and his annual visit, including my friends' children, Ava and Blake and Ethan and Evelyn and Grace, Jace, Jason, Jonathan, Katie, Koa, Martin, Megan, Samantha, Sasha, Sean, and Stephen. 'Twas the night before Christmas at NORAD's home base. Not an airman was stirring, each one was in place, ready and waiting for the very first sight of good old St. Nick on his Christmas Eve flight. To deter and detect and defend the homeland, North American Aerospace Defense Command, it's our job to watch everything in the sky, from airplanes to rockets, whatever can fly. On a day long ago, not long ago, on a day long ago began NORAD's tradition, tracking Santa's red sleigh on his once-a-year mission, using radar and satellites, fighter jets too, reporting on Santa wherever he flew. From Japan to Nepal, from New York to Phnom Penh, or the Great Wall of China and past London's Big Ben, NORAD tracks Santa throughout his long flight while children sleep soundly, tucked in for the night. There's Big Ben. But on this Christmas Eve, after quite a cold day, there arose a huge blizzard, and it moved Santa's way. This might be a problem, said a sergeant with fear. That wind seems too strong for 8 tiny reindeer. Much farther away, in the Arctic North Pole, the elves worked quite hard. They only had one goal, to hitch up the reindeer and pack up the sleigh with presents for children so far, far away. Santa finished his list of those naughty and nice. He pulled on his red suit and then checked his list twice. We'd better get going. This storm's getting stronger. We must leave right now. We can't wait here much longer. Back at NORAD's HQ, the news came like a shock. Santa just left, way ahead of the clock. Commence tracking Santa. His flight's so erratic, he's fighting fierce headwinds right off the Atlantic. Yikes. Whoa. And then as they watched, the green blip disappeared. No sign of Santa, nor a single reindeer. The raiders lost Santa, they cried in a panic. We must find him now, or this will be gigantic. The general, a four-star, ran straight to the base. He was huffing and puffing and had a red face. Where was Santa last spotted? He said, and he frowned. He pulled out some maps and all gathered around. The commander-in-chief was handed a phone. Scramble the fighter jets! Send up a drone! For both red state and blue state, this is a real threat. It's even much worse than our national debt. Jet fighters took off. From their bases with a scream, they flew to the place where the blip was last seen. They used their night vision. Then they tried infrared. Hey, hey, look at that there. Does that look like a sled? Something down there. A squad fast roped down to the white ice below. They searched for 8 reindeer while crunching through snow. Hey, Dasher, hey, Dancer, hey, Prancer and Vixen. Where's Comet? Where's Cupid? Where's Donner and Blitzen? Ahead they saw something. A blinking red light. Oh, they dug through the snow and they found quite a sight. A cold, shaken Santa and 8 shivering deer. NORAD's found Santa, they reported with cheer. But Santa was worried for the world's girls and boys. There's not enough time left to get them their toys. I'm so far behind now, how can it be done? No toys for Christmas morning? That's not very fun. Then the generals met, and they hatched quite a plan. They would call every base from right here to Japan. Canada and NATO, our allies, help too. We'll all work together, one big happy crew. We've got battleships, cruisers, and fast submarines, copters and cargo jets like C-17s, big trucks and strikers and personnel carriers, huge armored tanks that can climb over barriers. Then NORAD showed Santa its satellite photos of rooftops and chimneys where Santa Claus goes. Our agency knows on a need to know basis who's been naughty and nice. Whew, those are classified cases. There's just one little thing, Santa said with a pout. I guess I'll just say this and then hear you all out. Because there may be some places where you really can't go. The children love Santa, but their leaders say no. Santa then learned a secret that very few know. We have special ops teams that can come in quite low. Delta Force, Navy SEALs, and tough Army Rangers. In those types of places, they'll handle the dangers. Santa paused and he nodded. All knew what that meant. In the spirit of Christmas, I give my consent. I've delivered these toys for 100 odd years. With this very bad storm, I will need volunteers. Go Army, go Marines, go Navy and Air Force. Call in the reservists and the guardsmen, of course. To the ends of the earth, help with Santa's big haul. Now march away, fly away, sail away all. Then soldiers and airmen all went right to work. Captains by privates, first sergeants by clerks. Shoulder to shoulder, they worked through the night. They brought toys by Humvees, dropped others by flight. When the last package went to the very last child, Santa turned to the troops with a look that beguiled. He started to smile. Tears dampened his cheek. And the soldiers saluted, but no one dared speak. Santa leapt to his sleigh, quite pleased with the night. "'Tis the best Christmas yet!" he exclaimed with delight. "You have come to the rescue and saved this great day. Merry Christmas to all!" Then he lifted away. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed The Night Santa Got Lost, How NORAD Saved Christmas. There's the front, there's the back. You can find it at the library or in your local bookstore or online at Amazon or at regnerybooks.com. Hope you enjoyed it. Merry Christmas, everybody.